We have episode 6 right here, guys, a brand new character that was introduced. This character, to my understanding, does not exist in the MCU at all. Season 2, episode 6, What If Kahori Reshaped the World? A Mohawk woman ventures into the waters of the Forbidden Lake to help save her people. And guys, with this one here, I did enjoy this episode. I liked it a lot. Um, other than what her powers are per se, and I will talk about that more in a little bit because I don't want her biting off of what other characters have done in the MCU and what's to come in the future. What I mean by that is, we've had Quicksilver, he died in Avengers 2: Age of Ultron, but I do feel that he's coming back. But also the speedster that was in the Eternals and any other speedster. But essentially, she got the power of the Tesseract, and that's pretty cool right there. But one of the reasons why I did enjoy this episode, guys, is I don't know nothing about this character. I have 0 expectations for this. 0, none, nada, zada. So, it's no complaints, no complaints. I really like this episode. I like the new character they introduced. Right, right. I just no expectations. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was gonna happen. It was just brand new, you know? Yep, new character. Section 8, I love this character, but T'Challa and Storm's son has this power in the comics. Really? Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But essentially this is this is, some native Indians. They are speaking Mohawk. And I've never heard of that before. I don't know if that is a real language or not, but you guys can let me know if you are familiar with that. But this took place a few hundred years ago, to my understanding. And what I like about the episode is they kept it wasn't in English. Kahori didn't speak English until episode 9 of What If. So I don't mind reading subtitles at all. And what I do like about her character is she is fearless. She does look feminine, but she has masculine traits to her as well when it's necessary, and I think that's dope as hell. I think that's cool. If you're familiar with me, what I like, my personality and stuff, I always say I love a good woman, that can kick ass, and she doesn't appear that way at first because, of course, we have Peggy Carter and Black Widow, they look feminine too, but just off top, you know that they can kick ass. And here, she has, her I don't know what you can call it, a dress or a gown or something like that. So you just don't you just it's just not revealed to you, like, what she's about. Is she like a damsel in distress and only gains her confidence when she gains new powers and abilities, or has she always had it? I think it's always been in her, within her. She just kinda got like a boost, you know? 'Cause she was fearless to go into, this forest here and see what it's about. But even before that, though, we got the tale of the cycle of Ragnarok in Asgard. I forgot exactly what character it was at the very, very beginning, but they had the Tesseract, the Cosmic Cube, and, in the comics, I don't think they call it the Tesseract, I think they call it the Cosmic Cube, the Space Stone. And, Surtur, the fire demon, excuse me, destroys Asgard. And instead of the Tesseract going to Earth or going somewhere else, it goes to their land over here and empowers their land. It's kinda like the vibranium rock that fell in Wakanda, the mountainside, and, souped up all of their land. But it's in the water, it's in the soil, it's in the plants, it's in the air, it's everywhere. And of course, we've all been, familiar with these, conquerors here, these colonizers from Spain. Conquistador Alfonso, he got word they're trying to discover the new world, you know, Christopher Columbus type of, evil people, just trying to take over. "Hey, we heard you got something that we could potentially want. Give it to us now, or we're gonna kill you and we'll take you hostage." Just evil, 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 evil. Not that we don't wanna borrow it, we don't wanna take a sample of it and see if we can duplicate it, we just wanna take it, it's ours. We just wanna take everything, you know? That's crazy to me. It's crazy, but that's just how some people are, Always will be, unfortunately. But I thought it was pretty cool, man. The space stone is about space, and it's powerful as hell. It can transport you anywhere in the universe, but it is the power of this fell at the bottom of this lake and then transports all of these native people, oh, sorry, into a foreign land, another dimension per se, where they got all the powers of the Tesseract. Like kind of like another Wakanda in a sense, you know? And, they chilling. They're like, "Man, we don't starve no more. We don't get hurt. We just always stay young. We can heal ourselves. We can, we got powers. It's cool." But, they don't forget who they are for some reason. But Kohori doesn't like that. There's just something about her. She feels loyal to her people. Like, "Man, this is not heaven. This is a prison." You know? I feel like this can make us lazy and irresponsible. And she's not necessarily wrong either. Now, I wanna hear from y'all, everybody, all 56 people watching. If you were Kahori, would you wanna stay in this new Neverland that you done found, or would you wanna be back to your people? Or would you, I don't know, maybe wanna have a little six-month vacation? No. I think, I forgot there was a movie like that, where these tourists had found this island that nobody discovered, and it was, like, maybe less than 20 of them, and they never wanted to leave because they can just do what they want. It was just free food, free water, and, they ended up bumping heads, but yeah, reminds you of Killmonger. I'm going back to take out them slave masters. I ain't mad at you, I love that. I would have done the same as she did. Right on, right on. Happy New Year. Um, but they had to this is a new character. They had to find a way for us to love and respect her character, and they did just that by having her, be loyal to her people. Like, man, I could stay in this Never Land over here and literally not have a worry in the world and have all these Avatar: The Last Airbender powers and just chill, be in heavenly bliss. But she just felt that was irresponsible. She felt like, "No, I cannot not abandon my people, they're counting on me. Even if they're not counting on me, I can help them." So with her trying to jump to the top of the tree and, try to make the sticks to jump back into the portal was dope. I liked it a lot. And the other guy was saying, "Hey, man, we've all tried this before. Everybody's failed. The most that somebody has ever gotten is 14 steps, 14 steps, and they just continue to fall and bust their ass. So you keep going if you want to, but Imma go jump from tree to tree over here and chill." And that's exactly what he did. But she kept on trying, man, and, again, I'm not mad at her for that. I'm not mad at her for that. She was giving it her best. Now, when she finally reached her full potential, when they was hunting for the power fruits on the back of the giant buffalo, I really did like that scene as well. That was pretty entertaining to me. It seemed like that would be pretty fun. I would like to do that. It seemed like these people can run for days without getting tired. "Hey, let me just turn on my powers real quick and run 50 miles, 100 miles an hour." That's dope. That is dope. I probably would've tried to ride on the back of one and just, pick them off and throw 'em, here you go, we got food forever." But yeah, her learning her powers right here, and how do y'all feel about her powers? I mean, she's able to dang near do whatever she wants. She can run super fast. She can lift things with her mind, projectiles, shields, sometime I like my superheroes to be somewhat limited, but, they just made some stuff up. That's my hair, but they did a good job with it though. They did. I can't They did a decent job, and she comes back and shares all of her riches with everybody. Like, "Hey, y'all only got 1 or 2 pieces? I got 50,000,000. Let me share it." I would want to go back to my people and try to get back by any means to save them. You can't just forget about people you have memories with. Yeah, I agree. I do agree with you there. I do agree with you there. So, and the colonizers here, the, conquistador, Alfonso, they finally found the Fountain of Youth. They're trying to take hostages. She took out Killmonger quick. That was crazy being, "Hey, you jumping too far here. You jumping too far here." We ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. But I also just found it interesting, man, that, like, once the terrorists fell through the portal, first thing they do, "Hey, let's just shoot these people." Like, what? And what kinda bothered me, though, is when Kahori used her powers to stop the bullets, the other people there, okay, you see them attacking you, and you still don't wanna fight back? We don't wanna go. We're here, we're peaceful, we're not warriors. No, we got away from that world. These people just tried to shoot you. I mean, were you closing your eyes the whole time and putting peanut butter in your ear? You couldn't hear anything as well? That did not make any sense. But Roy was motivated, man. She was like, "Look, Imma use my powers here," um, and she was able to bring the portal down to her. So she had mastered her stuff over everybody, and I love that. She gave her little superhero speech, came back and wrecked shop. She just in there with her powers. Yeah, throwing people left and right. I loved it right there, man. Don't give me no powers. Do not get guys, if I get the powers of Kohori, we will have our reparations tomorrow, and I wouldn't even have to kill nobody either. You know, I don't know if that's necessary. That'd be out of self-defense. Man, but the way that she handled these men on the beach, I was like, "Hell yeah." I think I was laying down the first time I watched this, when she, started using all of her powers on them evil terrorists. I sat up in my seat like, "You go, Kohori. I don't know who you are, but I like you." Alright, these, frames are pinching my ear, my glasses, so I had to make a quick adjustment. But I like that, man. She using her power for good, and Mr. Alfonso was like, "Man, we gotta bring out the big guns." This dude, he shot a cannon and hit her in the face, and it still didn't phase her. Well, it knocked her down, but, you know, that looked like it hurt like a mug. Mm. But I like that her people still showed up for her, man. I really do. It was really entertaining to me that when all of her people came back, and they just that aerial shot of them rushing across the sand, rushing across the water, and storming all of the ships with the trails of blue light behind them was dope. I don't know what the hell was wrong with Conquistador Alfonso there, but for the fact for him to try to grab Kahori's leg, he should have just played dead. But man, when she turned around and palm blasted him into the sand, I was like, "Oh, hell yeah. This is what's up right here. Ultimate death, you deserve all of that right there." I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. This episode was good. Like I told my friends, if you couldn't get into it, they have an English version. Oh, they do? I did not know that. I'm gonna have to check that out. Thank you, Layla. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah, she comes and saves the day, and I thought the episode was over. But then when they go back to Spain and then they go into the courthouse and it's like, "Look, man, we don't want no beef, excuse me, but if you keep messing with us, we're gonna just destroy all your stuff." Men tried to attack Hori, took the spears, threw it up on the roof, flung them to the side. She still overheard the queen over here still talking shit. "I am ordained to rule you." By who? I mean, the arrogance, just the audacity of this white supremacist mindset is just beyond me. All dude was like, "Queen, we have not heard from our people. I think you lost the new." That's impossible. I have some of the strongest soldiers, but court man, the way they made it interesting in court hall, the banquet, I loved it. That was perfect. They all glowing and stuff. I mean, at some point in time, you really have to humble yourself and be like, "Okay, I am not gonna win here. I am gonna lose. I need to stop talking and shut my mouth." But no, she didn't wanna do that. She did not wanna do that, and she got her butt whooped. And then Doctor Strange comes, "Hey, Supreme Strange, hey, I've been looking for you." So we got 2 episodes in a row where we got these major crossovers. And I'm saying to myself, "Okay, first of all, last episode we had Black Widow, but Scarlet Witch and Nick Fury stealing Peggy away. Then the next one, we got Doctor Strange coming." I'm like, "What's going on? What are they cooking up?" Last episode, the season finale. You guys let me know what y'all think in that comment section, but that is the end of episode 6. Again, I really did like the title. What if Tori reshaped the world? Let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comment section below, whether you're watching this via live or the replay. Likely different tribes slash tribal lineage, but I did wonder if this episode of character is connected to Echo somehow. Really liked her. I didn't even think about that, Sam, but that's a great observation too. And we are gonna find out in a few days. They actually gonna be sending out stickers for, Echo, I think the first I'm not I can't remember, first episodes or 4, I think I'm getting 4, something like that, so I'll be covering that as well in some capacity, but yeah, y'all let me know what y'all thought about episode 6, I really did enjoy it. I did.